Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Jen. How are you today?
Well,
Fabulous.
that settles it. L.A. is now Kawhii town. The king has been deposed. Long live New Balance.
I tell you what, we'll see come All-Star voting.
Will we?
Yeah,
okay. We'll see about
We'll see
that.
what merchandise, we'll see what jerseys
But
sell.
I saw what I saw last night.
I know you saw what you saw.
It's a long season, guys, but at least in game one, the Lakers dropping that home opener to the Clippers yesterday evening, 103-97 your final score. Russell Westbrook, guys, he did not make a field goal at all for the first time since 2016. 0 for 11, including 6 missed three-pointers. LeBron James said post-game, quote, "I've had bad shooting nights. Everybody in this league has had bad shooting nights. Who cares? I thought he played a great game." Shannon, jump on in here. How much was Russ to blame?
Well, look, he played bad offensively. He was downright awful, terrible. Or whatever word, whatever adjective you can use to describe bad, he was that offensively. But Skip, he gave you an outstanding effort defensively. The way he defended Kawhi down in the post, I think he stole the ball like 3 straight times. He was a beast defensively. But I can't put all this blame on him. Pat Bev was 1 of 7 from the field. Kendrick Nunn was 0 of 7. So your backcourt, so your 3 guards was 1 for 25. 1 for 25. I can't put all that on Russ. Yeah, Russ didn't play well. Pat Bev didn't play well. Now all of a sudden, Pat Bev think they got him to be a 3-point marksman. Now he's jacking up threes in transition. Now he thinks he's Steph Curry all of a sudden, a Buddy Hield, or some great 3-point shooter. You're not.
Okay, although he does have, this is sad but true, the best 3-point shooting percentage for his career of anybody on that roster.
But Skip, nobody thinks Pat Bev is a great 3-point shooter.
Yes.
And Kendrick Nunn, he hadn't found his rhythm yet. AD, Skip, you cannot get out-rebounded 2-1 by Zubats.
58-38 on the board?
You can't.
You got beat by 20 rebounds on the back.
And I've been saying it, Skip. Woo. This is the same team as last year in a younger version. Lonnie Walker takes 21 shots. That man takes more shots than AD and LeBron? Really? And they say, well, we got some great looks. I heard Lonnie Walker speaking on, we got great looks. There's a reason why you got great looks, because you can't shoot. They don't care if they give you wide open looks. They don't care. You can't shoot. That's why you get great looks. I don't really know what else they can do, Skip. They had an offseason to address an issue that was an issue last year, and they didn't do it. They needed shooters. They knew they needed shooters. Yet Rob Pelinka didn't address that issue. He got a younger version. Toscano Anderson, I mean, come on, bro. If you're that good, Golden State don't let good guys go. They don't. They let him walk, no questions asked.
True.
Lonnie Walker, he's a tremendous athlete. He's a high flyer, plays hard, but he's not a shooter.
San Antonio, as bad off as they are, they just said thank you, but no thank you, because I watched him game after game. He will always disappoint you in the end. Go ahead.
So, Skip, AD took another fall.
He did.
Seemed to hurt his back, and this.
At least he played on.
He played through it. He came out the game for a little while. He came back in the game, so I'm gonna give him kudos for coming back in the game, because normally that would keep him out. LeBron has played okay these 2 games. Nothing great, nothing spectacular. He's averaging 12 rebounds. I mean, LeBron is averaging more rebounds than AD. AD had 1 season, Skip, in New Orleans in which he did not average double-digit rebounds. That was his rookie season. He has yet to average. Now, he came close last year, but he only played like a handful of games. He has yet to average double-digit rebounds here. His last year in LA, with the Pelicans, he was 25 and 12. 25 and 12. Man, you can't get beat by Zubac 17-8 on the glass. LeBron is averaging 12 rebounds a game. Come on, AD. We need more. We need more than that. Russ was bad. Everybody was bad. Because, Skip, think about it. Last night, they only turned the ball over 9 times. Considering they turned it over 21 the opening night.
And by the way, the Clippers turned over 21 last night because they played harder on defense. Go ahead.
Guys did play hard. But, Skip, I don't know if you could overcome 3 guards that play the amount of minutes that they played, go 1 for 25, even if you don't turn it over.
Yep.
If you can't make shots, it doesn't matter. If you can't make shots, you can't win in the league. Because at the end of the day, Skip, who puts the ball into the basket more, the home or the visiting team? It's as simple as that. We can get all these little nuances, and we can do analytics, and we can do this and that. Did you put the ball in the basket more than the other team? It's just like football. We go analytics and the wind blew it this direction, and that team, when they win the coin toss, did you score more points than the other team?
Yep.
And that's what sports is about. And last night, the Lakers were awful. And I don't really know where they go. They talk about, well, we're going to see by Thanksgiving. By Thanksgiving, you'll be out of the playoff contention.
Sounds like Shannon Sharp had a rough night last night.
Skip, I didn't really tweet. I think I tweeted one time last night because you know why? What my expectations. See, you can't disappoint me if I don't have any expectations. My expectations for the Lakers is what I saw last night. And until I see some moves to correct an issue, Skip, it's what it is.
Okay. I hear everything you just said. I agree with almost all of what you just uttered. And yet, before I address all those points, allow me to make this one. I picked the Clippers to win it all, and I feel real good about my pick. They have the best coach in basketball. They have the best depth in basketball. I'm talking about depth charge depth. I'm talking about 11 deep with now Kawhii, I'll get to that in a moment, coming off the bench. This team is loaded. It plays pretty to very well together. And when you can bring a Luke Kennard off the bench, he is simply the best non-starting shooter in basketball. The best non-starting shooter. And again, I'm not doing Steph or Clay or I'm going non-starter.
Right.
All he did was take 3 threes last night, and he stroked all 3 of them straight through the net. Right?
Yep.
So I loved what I saw from the Clippers. I loved what I saw from Kawhi, and I'll get this off my chest quickly. I had some issues with the way he decided to go at this because it was his choice. He said, I don't even want to see the light of play until 6 minutes are left in the second quarter. And you'd think usually you'd say first quarter, 6 minutes.
Especially if you done got warm in pregame. You done got warm, you done got loose.
Well, I get it, but he told them, I want to play between 20 and 25 minutes. So he dictated this. He's the flip side of Russell Westbrook because he's saying, I'm fine. I'll be just fine coming in mid-second quarter.
Right.
Well, how do you get warmed up mid-second quarter? I don't know. Because he came right in and he makes his first 2 shots. Okay.
He came in looking for his shot, too.
He was looking for his shot. So I was very heartened by what I saw because I have been told that knee is not right, not even close to right yet. And he was very concerned about even trying to go into the 20s in minutes. He looked pretty good to me last night. I didn't see favoring it. I didn't see any winces.
Will it get right? Is it degenerative? I mean, is there something going on more than that? Like, okay, yeah, he had the surgery, but is it degenerative?
I think the surgery wasn't great.
Okay.
And at least in his head, he's not sure about what got done.
Right.
But it's just going to take some time, and they are playing the long game.
Right.
All they care about is can he get as close as possible to healed, like 100% healed, by April, May, June.
Right.
Then they'll be just fine.
Right.
But what I saw last night, it was a pretty good start. Now, he said after the game, I got to see how it responds today, obviously, when he wakes up this morning. But I thought it was a sensational start, and with Kawhi, he's got weird genius about him. And Shannon, it worked because the way he started so late is that he saved the best until last because he got to play 8 minutes in the fourth quarter because he didn't start the game.
Correct.
So if you're on a pitch count and you save your best till last.
Well, they kind of want to stagger like that. They'd definitely rather have him finish than begin.
All right. Now to all your Laker points. Here's my biggest issue with Russell Westbrook. And I'm going to get to the defense because it was astonishing and sensational.
I've never seen him play defense like that, Skip.
I'll get to that in one moment. But he was 0 for 11. And at one point in the broadcast, I know you don't have the sound up.
I didn't.
Reggie Miller chastised Laker fans for gasping when he took a corner 3. Okay, well, it's been going on. Reggie, it's been going on now for all last year.
But Skip, I don't get, this is what bothers me about these old guys. Like this has never happened before. The fans, if you're not playing well, they're going to let you know.
Okay, and then Reggie's comment was, I don't know how Westbrook, can function in an environment like this. And I'm like, Reggie, he created the environment.
Thank you.
He did. It wasn't there before him. He made it happen.
Thank you.
He missed so many shots. He was the single worst three-point shooter in basketball last year, and he's off to the races again, right?
Yep.
What was he last night from?
0 for 6.
0 for 6. 0 for 6 from 3. Okay, here's the problem with 0 for 11 and 0 for 6 from 3. This is the problem, and our question was, how much is he to blame? It's not little picture blame, it's big picture blame, because you know and I know, when this guy is in the game as a starter and a closer. I thought maybe Darvin Ham wouldn't let him close, but he did let him close. I'll get to that in a moment. But when he's missing all 11 of his shots, do you know how psychologically damaging it is to the whole team?
Yeah.
And everybody's talking about they can't shoot, they can't shoot. Well, it comes and it goes. But he is contagious bad for this team. Trust me, that they all look at him, and it's so many West bricks. I was even watching him warm up, and there were just West bricks everywhere. Mm-hmm. He's a terrible shooter, getting worse. He's got demons in his head that are beyond Ben Simmons' demons.
Right.
But Russ has so much pride, he's not going to quit shooting. He's going to escalate.
But Skip, you know the old saying, shoot or shoot. He's not a shooter.
He's not even a shooter to start with. He never was.
If Steph goes for over 11, shoot it again, Steph. If Clay goes 0 for 11, shoot it again, Clay.
Right. And then LeBron defended the shooting and defended Westbrook. Then Westbrook was asked after the game, how did you think you played? And he said, solid. Played hard. All you can ask for, go on to the next one. Okay, I give you played hard, but the shock to me, and again, I was rooting for the Clippers, and I was I was actually pleasantly surprised because I tweeted about it. I was daring Darvin Ham to put him back in the game because Darvin Ham seems to be afraid of Russell Westbrook. He seems